Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to this episode of Jim's 5am Club. What I'd like to do today is go through another book like I normally do, and the title of today's book is How to Be the Grown-Up. Why Good Parenting Starts With You, and it was authored by Martha Collado. This book was published on the 29th of February 2024, so this year, so it's nice and fresh off the press, and we'll see what we can pick out of it, what we can learn, and what we can incorporate in our leadership styles. So the book kicks off with a key message, and the first key message that comes from this author, Collado, emphasizes the importance of self-reflection in personal growth. The author here tells us that being a parent is probably the most important thing you'll ever get to do in your lifetime, and becoming a parent is where you get the mirror held up in front of you, where you get to see yourself, warts and all. And this is a good opportunity for each and every one of us to understand our own emotions, experiences and behaviors, because it allows us to become more mindful and effective in our parenting duties. Just understanding that we have our own challenges, our own issues, our own problems that we've either inherited from our parents and others, or things that we've developed along the way using our own experiences. So what the author here basically tells us in a nutshell is to be a little bit more relaxed and to embrace imperfection. The book encourages parents to accept that nobody is perfect when it comes to parenting, and we are all work in progress and learning as we're going. So the key message from the author is basically to embrace our imperfections in ourselves and our parenting journey, because what happens is that this indeed encourages a healthier, more realistic environment for us and our children. So enjoy the journey and have a laugh along the way, because there are going to be many ups and downs, and you need to be pretty relaxed in your approach and flexible. The author here reminds us that as adults, as the main adult in the room, as a parent, we need to model healthy relationships and good skills. And Collado highlights the significance of modeling these healthy relationships for our children, who are our main audience and our fan club, through demonstrating things such as respect, good communication and empathy to each other in our interactions, helps teach these essential skills to the next generation. Monkey see, monkey do. So we have to be mindful and on guard to make sure that who we are is going to be the model that our children choose to model themselves on as well. The author here encourages us to model, where possible, emotional regulation. Learning to manage your emotions is crucial for effective parenting. The author stresses the importance of this emotional regulation, which allows us to respond thoughtfully to challenges rather than reacting impulsively like an animal. There is a big difference between humans and animals, because humans, between stimulus and action, can think about the first, second and third level consequences, and that in itself can allow us to make choices so that we don't have or don't create further problems. Whereas animals tend to be instinctive. They just react to whatever happens without much of a thought process. The author here on this learning path reminds us that we need to set boundaries and limits. And this is a common theme amongst many of these authors who talk about parenting, the power of boundaries and limits to help both the parent and the child. Establishing clear and unambiguous boundaries is vital for both your well-being and that of your children. Collado discusses how setting limits helps create a self and defined space and a structured environment, promoting a sense of security to both children and parents. And on this topic, the natural follow-on is where we discuss the prioritization of self-care. Taking care of our own physical, emotional, spiritual and mental health is essential for a balanced life and in order to be a good, productive and fruitful parent. This book advocates for prioritizing self-care to ensure that you have enough energy and well-being needed to be able to support your children. It's no good and it's no use if you, as the parent, as the primary caregiver, are burnt out and can't fulfill your duties. It's a marathon, and because it's a marathon, the smart parent is the one who protects not only their family and children, but also protects themselves and their partners to make sure that you have the capability and the energy to go on and on and on, because we have some up days and down days, and along the way we need as much energy and capability as possible. The author here talks about encouraging independence, and Collado encourages parents to foster this independence in their children, allowing them to make the choices and to learn from their own mistakes, promotes confidence and self-reliance, which are essential, powerful skills for adulthood. We need to stay open to learning and to be life learners as parents. The journey of parenting, as we mentioned before, is a continuous journey and an evolving journey where we continue to grow, develop and evolve. And the author emphasizes the importance of staying open to learning, whether through experiences, through formal learning and education, or seeking guidance from others who have been through it and who have achieved some positive outcomes. So there you go. Take care, everybody. Wishing you all the best on this beautiful day, and we'll chat again soon.